Here's our first automatic weapon, the 30-06, which is a World War II rifle, if I remember correctly. Though I'm not a big gun guy, so don't get mad at me if I got it wrong. Here we go.
Rock, this is Dylan. I'm here. What's your 20? Over. Come in, Rock. This is Dylan. I'm reading you, but there's some kind of interference. Over.
If you can hear me, you need to make your way towards the cliffs at the campsite located about 2.
Rock, I'm reading you, man, but another one of those freaky storms is breaking you up. Repeat last.
No other survivors. Do not attempt it. Too dangerous. Stay away.
Damn it, Rock. This is Dylan. Do you read me?
Alright, so here we got some more dinosaurs, and they're coming out of time portals, which is what that happens to be. Crazy storm, a little reminiscent of another dinosaur game I really like, Nanosaur. If you know what Nanosaur is, you get 10 bonus points if you know what Nanosaur is.
A campsite in the middle of the jungle? Great. Then again, knowing Rock.
That's another thing about this game. Your main character doesn't really like to finish his sentences. If you noticed right there, he begun to say something, but kind of left it hanging, which is a little confusing if you're invested in the story. But we're not really invested in the story, because as funny as the story is in this game, it's more plot holes than it is plot. Once again, keeping our eye out for those upgrade packs. You might think, oh, these pterodactyls, they're just for scenery. They will come into play later, so don't worry about that. All that little pop-up was telling us is that we have a special power that I was gonna wait until we encountered the first boss, but basically what the power is
Oh man! What the heck are these things?
oh, here we go. So these are the enemies you'll be fighting most throughout the game. They're Deinonychus. Which, once again, if you know anything about dinosaurs, you'll know that these are pretty close to what Deinonychuses looked like, except Deinonychus probably had feathers, but this is more of a not quite the most realistic game. Bulletproof eggs. That's always a good genetic trait to have. So yeah, this game, like I said, was made by the company who made Cabela's, and so that's why you have that kind of, it's called adrenaline, and basically what it does is it slows down time and lets you see the internal organs of the dinosaurs you're shooting, so you can do more damage. I believe that is also a feature in Cabela's Dangerous Hunts, though I'm not sure. There we go, got one. Missed that one.
Now, if I were Rock, I'd find something easy to spot. A cargo ship.
And we're here at our second load screen. One thing you'll notice that the load screens do not match up with the picture of the dinosaur it shows. Load screen is talking about the Tyrannosaurus Rex, but it's showing a picture of the Deinonychus, which is the dinosaur we just fought. So, not very much thought was put into that.
That big cargo ship has got to be around here.
our next gun, which is a revolver rifle. Now, you may be thinking, okay, so we have a World War II machine gun, a modern pistol, and an old rifle from 1885. So what's the connection? Well, basically, because we're in the Bermuda Triangle, everything here is from a different time period. So we have ships that have crashed here from all sorts of eras, and that's why there's weapons of different eras all around here, because the Bermuda Triangle exists it exists outside the normal time stream. Here we go. Gonna see some internal organs. He goes for us. We take a shot. Take him out with a punch. That bullet on the side of the screen is your adrenaline meter.
That was some freaky parking. Dinosaurs. I hope that weapon still works.
Hilarious bounding towards the gun. And that was some freaky parking. Another one of my favorite lines from this game, though it will not be the last. I believe this is a gun from the Civil War. I may be totally wrong, so don't quote me on it. It says 45 caliber on the gun, so maybe it's a little newer than that, but who knows? Now it's really hard to die in sections like this, though I'm not doing too well right now, because the dinosaurs won't run behind you and keep attacking. They will run behind you and then walk away. And you can reload. You don't have to shoot the pterodactyls in this section, they're not that dangerous. And your gun actually will kill the velociraptors in one shot if you hit them. So we saw a package over here, let's go back to it. More ammo for the 1885. But that's not too important, we'll be dropping this gun pretty shortly. Like the pistol, it's, while powerful, it's not really the gun we want to be using throughout the game. We want to be using automatic weapons pretty much solely. They just are more effective.
Rock, this is Dylan. Over.
Dylan, I can't believe it's you. I won't stop looking for you. Copy this fast before we lose signal again. I'm with Dr. Sayward, camped on a volcanic ridge.
Dr. Sayris. Hey, you tell the good doctor.
Dylan, we're in deep, man. What happened to Sayward's senior back in '83 is happening to this whole place. It's brutal, man. The creatures here, they're dinosaurs. Dinosaurs! Storms are dragging them here, just like they dragged us.
Dude, these are just big lizards. Don't start freaking out on me.
I don't freak out, man. You'll see when we meet. Sailors has a theory that the whole place is Charlie Park's tribe. We're gonna take him to the north. He can't miss it.
Rock! Rock! You read me? Rock!
Alright, so our partner wants us to go north to a volcanic ridge, that's where they're camped out, and he's saying that these are dinosaurs, but our main character still denies the fact that they are dinosaurs. I don't know what the hell else they could be, but he denies it. Dinosaur fanatics will know that that is a Dilophosaurus, which is unlike the velociraptors, modeled after the Jurassic Park version, with the frill. And they do spit at you. In real life, there's no way to know if these things had frills or not, and it's pretty unlikely that they did, because that would be an incredible coincidence. But they did have those cool ridges on the top of their head. There's another one. Slow down some time, see the organs, take a shot, and you're done. I'm getting to be a pro at killing these pterodactyls. Now, if I'm correct, there will be another upgrade around here soon. And here we go. Upgrade magazine size, and now instead of 20, we can load up 30. Which doesn't sound like a big difference, but it is a huge benefit to you later in the game. Now, while this doesn't look very hard, this is actually where you can die. These balance on the log minigames you get when you have to cross little platforms happen occasionally throughout the game. And if you're going for the try to beat the game without dying, that is where you're most likely to die. Very dangerous. It looks like you're balanced sometimes, and then you'll just fall off without warning. So, you gotta be very careful on those. And, if possible, avoid them at all costs. Oh shit! Yeah, punch that dinosaur! Yeah, shoot you in the tail. They spit at you. Now you may think, oh, it's like a revolver that you have to cock every time you shoot it. That's gotta be the slowest firing weapon in the game, and oh, hello. I love this guy, because he looks like a hand puppet. Bye-bye. Now, with the exception of those long necks that we saw earlier, with the exception of the long necks we saw earlier in the game, that is the only living long neck I believe we see. It's actually a Brachiosaurus, but I like calling them long necks. This is a power-up, it gives you unlimited adrenaline use. Very useful. Though, really only useful in boss and defend areas. Don't forget you have the power though. When you're playing this game, your adrenaline is your best friend.